was her courageous when tested.
She has lied, though.
Is there any adult who hasn't lied? Smooth the line from your brow, my dear. You're much prettier when smiling.
I shall question Rhoda.
I wish you would, though I doubt you learn any more than you already know.
And there's something I want to ask you. There was a floral tribute at Claude's funeral, sent by the children at the Friends School. I suppose they shared the expense, but I haven't been asked to pay my part of it.
The tribute wasn't nearly as expensive as the papers seem to think. The money has been collected and the flowers paid for.
Perhaps you telephoned me and I was out.
Oh, no, my dear. We thought that we wanted to send flowers, individually.
But why should we send flowers individually? Rhoda wasn't friendly with the boy, and my husband and I had never even met the day before.
I don't know, my dear. You know, there's 3 of us in a hurry of making decisions.
You make excuses for Rhoda. And then you admit that you didn't ask me to pay for the flowers, and the reasons you give are obviously suspicious. Does that mean that in your mind and the minds of your sisters, there's some connection between Rhoda's presence on the wharf and Claude's drowning?
I refuse to believe there's any connection.
And yet you acted as if there were.
Yes, perhaps we have.
This is a terrible tragedy for Miss Daigle, as you say. She's lost her only son. But if there were a shadow over Rhoda from what has happened, then there's a shadow over me and my husband too. As for Rhoda, she would not be happy in your school next year.
No, she would not. And since she would not, I think it would be best that we make our minds up now that she will not.
Then there is a shadow over her. And you have decided that she will not be invited to return next year.
Yes, we have made that decision.
But you can't tell me why.
I think her behavior in the matter of the medal is sufficient explanation. She doesn't play the game.